Once upon a time, in a deep, mysterious lake surrounded by dense forests, there lived a little red fish named Rusty. Rusty was not only beautiful to look at with his brightly red scales, but he also had a heart as pure as the clear water of his lake. One day, as Rusty swam happily among the water lilies, he heard a sad sobbing coming from a dark corner of the lake. Curiously, he swam closer and discovered a frightened water pig named Wally, desperately trying to free himself from a net tangled around his fins. And without hesitation, Rusty began to immediately cut the net with his small fins. After some effort, they finally managed to free Wally. The water pig thanked Rusty warmly and told him about an old boat that had sunk to the deepest part of the lake and was now feared because it was allegedly haunted by an evil curse. Rusty immediately felt that he had to help. He believed in the goodness of the world and was determined to free the lake and its inhabitants from this curse. So he swam resolutely to the deepest part of the lake where the old boat lay and eventually reached the scene of the accident. When he reached the sunken boat, Rusty noticed that he was not alone. A gloomy lake monster, large and terrifying to look at, emerged from the dark depths of the lake, emitting grumbling sounds. Instead of retreating, Rusty bravely swam towards the monster. "Why do you spread fear and terror in this lake?" Rusty asked in a calm voice. The lake monster looked surprised. No one had ever had the courage to resist it. It told Rusty about its loneliness and bitterness, which drove it to inflict harm on others. Rusty listened attentively and realized that the lake monster was not a real threat, but simply someone longing for companionship. So, Rusty decided to offer his friendship to the lake monster. In the following days and weeks, Rusty and the lake monster swam side by side through the lake. Rusty showed the lake monster the beauty of nature and taught it to find joy in life. Over time, the lake monster began to shed its gloomy appearance and became a friendly, shiny creature like Rusty. The inhabitants of the lake were amazed by the transformation and warmly welcomed the former lake monster into their community. From that day on, the lake was no longer haunted by a curse, but shone with peace and friendship. And so ends the story of Rusty, the brave red fish who proved that even the most frightening creatures can be transformed by love and compassion. For in a world often marked by fear and mistrust, it is the power of friendship that can work true wonders.
If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can look forward to new stories every week.